Hello, and welcome to part 7 of the Breaking It All Down Let's Play for Genji, Days of the Blade. Right now, we are going through the library building, which is currently on fire! Yay. Dealing with burning things. That's exactly what we needed in our adventure right now. So, we are currently controlling Shizuka and Benji. Benkai, whatever. These characters are so honestly generic that I've stopped caring about their names slightly. Alright. Now the guy's lying in wait in a room that is being consumed in flames, waiting patiently for me to show up so they can try and kill me. Bob, do you think we should leave now that this place is on fire? Nah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I think it's one of the demon guys who, probably has some sort of resistance to flame. He's just your ordinary average thug. Do 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 do. Okay, so I know where we are now. Let's put some more XP into leveling up equipment. Oh, archers at the end of the long hallway. Of course. Oh, and dudes with spears, too. Alright. Ah, there we go. There's the paper charm that is the MacGuffin of this whole thing, I believe. Also notice that getting too close to the flame doesn't actually hurt me. Ah, another save point. That's nice to know. Nicer than put bad guys in the level to save in the room with the save point. Normally they don't do this. I'd as well save now. Alrighty, so let's get out of here. And take cheap shot damage again. And nice of them to put that there, by the way. It sends a message to the player. A message that you are currently have too much hit points and we believe that we should cut you down a notch. Because God forbid you do too well. Why does that last room have absolutely no fire in it at all? Inquiring minds want to know. Alright, so how is that last guy, the second to last guy blocking? Because the one who we hit just a second before that appeared to be doing just fine in terms of us dealing damage to him while in the same animation position. It's weird. There's a bit of odd animation issues with it in terms of your attack animations and your enemies blocking animations and all sorts of other stuff. Okay, now we're back where we were, like, episode 2-ish. We have really gone full on with the freaking Backtracking. Okay, what the heck there? I did the attack. There's no space to do another attack there, I presume, but instead it just left him with like partial health after the hit and not giving me a chance for an attack while the timer ticked down. I want to call that a glitch. Because it didn't do that for the other two guys. There's got to be a bug with the game. Something that slipped through, I guess. Alright, let's fight our way through these clowns again. There's a distinct possibility I've missed some stuff here. Unfortunately, there's no way to revisit these levels after the fact. To say grind for experience or whatever. You have to grind in whatever level you're in. Get on down the road. Alright, and now we use the Tamayori talisman to get to the field, and this means that the talisman's expired and would have to go back and get another MacGuffin, right? So that's normally what this means. I'm going to do a separate save game here, just in case, in fact, I actually wasn't supposed to go this way. And I somehow busted the talisman. And the archers responded, because incredibly accurate shots from off-screen that I can't see coming are exactly what this level needed. Not totally incredibly accurate, those last two missed, but they're a pain in the butt. Yeah, so I'm given the I was given the dancing fan my best shot there for that section, and as you can see, it's just not a good weapon from an animation standpoint. It deals plenty of damage, but the animation just is wrong for doing this sort of combo kind of thing, particularly with dealing with the large groups of enemies this game throws at you. And then go across this gap. And back to the door over here after fighting our way through all the other goons which just respawn in my absence, because of course. Will I actually successfully knock him back into the flames for extra damage? And trigger. Alright, so some of these you have these involved combos to do, some of them you do actually have the option for the insta-kill. And I'm really not sure which gives you more experience. Is going for the insta-kill, or just finishing them off right off the bat. Insta-kill and finishing them off right off the bat, or going for the long involved combo. Some of them it appears to build up your modifier, others not so much. It's weird. I'm gonna try to use another one of those charms. And let's work on increasing Shizuka's hit points a little bit. I'm gonna try to bring her up to max weapon power. And there's a save point right there which I can use to get myself back up to full. Well, apparently, never mind, it automatically brought me back up to full. It looks like having that charm active when you go through a door just pops you up to full health, I guess. another save. This is going to be a longer than normal episode. Normally we only run about 15 minutes. 13 to 15 minutes. We'll be going closer to 20 this time. And cutscene, yay! Here's your MacGuffin you ordered. That doesn't look like paper. That looks like wood. I think that called for a slightly more elaborate invocation. Oh, the force field was made of glass the whole time. Oh, what you hit it with a hammer and be fine. What took you so long? Who are you? Amuse ourselves. Hey! Okay. So into the boss fight again, they're just throwing a large number of minions at us and one even slightly more elite mook. Okay. Oh, there is a boss here. Okay. So, the guy with the helmet, with the more elaborate helmet and the bigger crystal in his chest. So, they're playing him as a boss here. Technically, he is in fact just later on in the game, you'll encounter him much more often as basically a kind of elite mook. He's basically, will basically just be a character who is there to command a bunch of other units, and they'll keep responding as long as he's alive, so you have to keep try to focus on him and kill him first. If you look at the boss gauge on the bottom, you'll see another meter right above it. That is the enemy's Kamui gauge. Once we actually, in actual boss fights, you'll have enemies who have an actual Kamui gauge of their own there. And they'll be able to pull off Kamui attacks, and those will be given a quick time event to block their attacks. So you don't end up taking massive damage. I'm trying to check to see if anyone else here is close to having a substantive Kamui gauge to pull off an attack. So, in this case, just the best option at the moment is just to keep ripping through the EXP giving minions until I get another Kamui attack and pull the trigger on that. Oh, and also I'll just take hella knockback. Alright, almost full up. If the enemy doesn't pull it off... Ooh, here we go. Here's the enemy's Kamui attack. Martial Kamui. Let's see if I can do this without getting killed. Now you see, this is also a really good way to quickly rip through minions as they try to kill you also. And deal some extra damage to opponents, depending on how well you do in this section. However, it also costs you some Kamui of your own. Right. So, we'll generate my health a little bit. Alright, looks like I'll be able to get my Kamui back up before the enemy gets his. So I'm gonna go off should be able to pull off one more complete meter, so long as they don't kill me first. Particularly trying to avoid those nasty slashes with the Spearman. Here we go. Alrighty. Get most of these guys. And I get a bunch of XP out of the equation. And then I blow it on the boss. Figures. I might go finish. Oh, doesn't matter. I got him finished off anyway. Sweet. Basically, these automatically boost everybody's health in Kamui. They max out their health in Kamui, and let you level up those meters more. I failed you. I didn't let them take over the fortress. I'm so sorry. You know, if these guys hadn't been there, the bad guys could basically have taken the entire fortress piecemeal and utterly devastated the Genji, or the Minamoto clan, particularly considering that their defenses consist of 2 schmucks at the front gate with the door open. I could crack a joke here about... Yeah, this is less about the great man view of history, and more about the least incompetent man view of history. Yeesh. Wait, are they Mothra's fairies? Now what's going on? Are we doing ascending? Are we in Final Fantasy X now? I'm confused. Are they sending somebody from the far plane? No? Okay, I think this is pretty important, but, who is this guy? You've been steadfastly resolute in refusing to tell the audience any useful information, particularly if they haven't played the last game. Which is a distinct possibility that they didn't, considering that you put much more focus into selling this game over the first game. Like you featured this one in the E3 press conference, not the last one. Okay.
険しい山々を背に強固な砦と化した兵士の陣を容易に攻めることができませんでした。
So we're getting our Dynasty Warriors on?
そこで義経様は頼朝様の許しを得て静香様
Now see, this is an army camp. This is with lots of people, a moderate number of people, as opposed to the fortress, which again only appears to have had 2 guards. Oh, we have green. This game isn't going to be all brown. Yay! Yeah, let's call this an episode. Guys lying in wait in a room that is being consumed in flames, waiting patiently for me to show up so they can try and kill me. Bob, do you think we should leave now that this place is on fire? Nah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I think it's one of the demon guys who, you know, probably has some sort of resistance to flame. Hello, and welcome to part 7 of the Breaking It All Down Let's Play for Genji, Days of the Blade. Right now, we are going through the library building, which is currently on fire! Yay. Dealing with burning things. That's exactly what we needed in our adventure right now. So, we are currently controlling Shizuka, and... Oh, archers at the end of the long hallway. Of course. Oh, and dudes with spears, too. Benji. Benkai, whatever. These characters are so honestly generic that I've stopped caring about their names slightly. Alright. Now the guy, he's just your ordinary average thug. Do 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 do. Okay, so I know where we are now. Let's put some more XP into leveling up equipment.